YouTube? Back at it with another video. I hit this video shot before, but since it's been a while, I just never uploaded or whatnot. I'm just shooting another one, and for the simple fact is that I know that these is coming back out in a couple of months, and I'm just doing my intake on them or whatnot. So let's jump right into it. These are the 2010 For the Love of the Game edition. Still pretty much, you can sit and say brand new. Only worn twice or whatnot. Check out the bottom of them. Yeah, I clean them, so you would really never tell that these been worn. Besides like that little crease that's right there in them. But other than that, and maybe that little bit right there. But other than that, you would never know. The Jumpman on the insole is still intact or whatnot. But other than that, man, let's get right into it. Ain't no need to jump to a detailed review or whatever, because everybody been seeing these since '92 or whatnot. So you got your leather upper, the gray, the white, gold Jumpman, For the Love of the Game symbol, tongue, white strings, gold lace tips, midnight navy blue. I'm just gonna say dark blue or whatever. Ain't no need to describe the Jordan color code, what they should put on there and whatnot. Same thing on this shoe. Real hot dope shoe. Everybody sit here and know. But one thing I want to jump into is that I'm so sick of seeing videos of people just keep bashing JB this, bashing JB that, but these same people are still buying JB products. Just let it go. Please let it go. This is 2012. Stop going back 20 years when they use real leather. Everything is synthetic leather now. Everything is synthetic. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes they may use a real leather on some shoes, but it's gonna be like a promo or probably like a sample that probably never seen and came out. Other than that, man, it's a synthetic leather upper on every entire shoe. Really, honest to God, ask the difference. You bring out the OG edition of these, and you say, okay, well, you're gonna touch the leather. Okay, it's soft. You go sit here and grab. If these had a softer leather to it too, and it was synthetic upper, what is going to sit here and be the difference? What could you do differently inside of a leather with soft, a OG pair of '92 Olympics with soft leather versus these, if these were synthetic soft uppers too as well? What could you do differently in those than what you could sit here and do in these? It's the mental aspect that here gets me, because people assume that, okay, well, it's real leather, real quality. That dumb shit right there. You can do nothing more in a shoe with real leather upper versus synthetic upper. It's no difference. No difference whatsoever. You cannot do anything different in that shoe than what you can't sit here and do in these. Like this right here. People are complaining about, once again, yes, I wear gloves, these tips. Oh man, I like the metal stuff and blah blah blah. What are you going to get different out of a metal tip than a plastic tip that's gold? Remember, OGs never had tips. It was a regular white shoestrings with the white plastic tip. Never had those. When these re-retro, when these retroed in '04, it was a plastic tip. Nobody got mad at that shit, but once again, they wasn't speaking quality back then. Nobody gave a fuck about that shit. But later years down the line, that's when this whole stuff started merging. Everybody jumped on the bandwagon. I never jump on bandwagons. At the end of the day, yes, I got many Jordans. But I never once criticized JB about what he does and what he sit here and uses. I never. And I never will, because it's not that fucking deep to me. If I'm a consumer, I'm buying a product he put out. Point blank, period. I don't need to sit and blog about this, about that. But I hate people who's constantly sitting here doing it, knowing damn well, what kind of changes they sit here and made. You know what I mean? So why keep wasting your time talking about it and then, getting upset about something? Ain't no way in the world they need to go back to doing what they were sitting here doing. Do you want to go back in time? Do anybody complain about tube TVs? They need to bring those back out? No, you want shit in high definition. Why go back in time to go bring out some older material, which is probably going to deteriorate now? You know what I mean? Versus what you can do then. Jordan Brand is about synthetic like Nike is in any other company. If they could have done this back then, trust me, they would have. But they didn't. But trust me, they're doing it now. I'm not gonna make a CEO change his type of direction and all that shit. If I decide not to buy it, I won't buy it. But I'm just sick of these older sneakerheads as well who's jumping on the bandwagon talking about this, about that. Man, move on, bruh. Move on. Move on. You know what I mean? Why are you getting so ticked off and so upset about something? Because that's how it was at your era. You know what I mean? I was born into the Jordan game or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I was collecting since I was a kid. I had OGs, whatever, or whatnot. But I never once sat here and gave a shit about this whole quality issue and all that. Nobody really never sat here and did. But all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, the shit became an issue. Yes, I understand how prices sit here and going up. People feel like, okay, well, why am I paying this much and they're using less materials or such whatever? If once again, you don't like it, don't buy it. The economy's been bad. Everything went up, even the cost of shoes or whatsoever. It's not going to change no time soon. Keep your money, spend it on some other shit that you probably don't sit here and like some Adidas or something. I don't know. But me, I've been a Jordan dude or whatever, and I'm going to keep collecting Jordans. But like for this right here, you know, I love these shoes right here, whatnot. You know, these are some badass motherfucking 2010s, Olympic 7s. I will be getting the 2012s. And when I do, I'm going to do a comparison or whatnot. It's not going to be much difference because I just seen the newer ones already. You know, people put it online or whatever. It's not going to be too much of any difference. This gray leather on here is like still the same color from what I seen. Besides the red and gold accents being brighter, that's missing. You know, and the blue is supposed to be like an obsidian blue, not a midnight navy. But small differences. And the lace tips on there, yes, they're plastic, but they're not shiny. It's like a dull gold or whatever. But I don't care about that. I'm buying the shoes for me. But once again, man, you know, these are some nice ass kicks, man. And I wish people to stop complaining and stop looking at photos. When you see photos and you see shit like this, where it has creased already or whatever, a lot of shoes come like that after they sit here and make them. People going to touch shoes after it's been produced. Stop getting mad about it. God damn. Shoes creased already. When you buy a shoe, some of them come creased, right? Why are you mad about it? Get another pair. You know what I mean? Stop judging shoes on the first time you see pics. But other than that, man, it's your boy or whatnot. You know, so I'm going to end this video. It's gone on way too long. But like I said, you know, I'm going to bring something else back out and then do a review on those. I don't know what it might sit here and be. I'm going to do my collection and put out some other shoes. But yeah, you know, 2010 for love of the game, Olympic 7s, you know, and when 2012s get here, like I said, I'm going to do a comparison. Alright.